to show you a very quick video on a couple of styling options for your hair when you've kind of already put in the effort and now you're realizing it's really humid or it's going to rain. If you have a hairnet, grab one of those, or hair combs and bobby pins, and we will try to save this already styled vintage hairstyle. The first hairstyle I want to show you is basically just kind of this one with a hairnet and how you can position it for going outside. So for this first hairnet style, I'm using my invisible hairnet. I'm going to pop this on and then pull out the bang section to kind of reshape the front and conceal the fact that I'm wearing a hairnet. If you're going to wear a hat, you really don't have to do the bang section at all, especially if it covers the hairnet, or if you're gonna wear a scarf, you can literally just pop on the hairnet. It is invisible, you're not really gonna notice it. The only part you'll see if it's showing is kind of just like where the seam is, where you can see your hair without the net meeting the actual hairnet. If it's easier for you, you could take the bang section out. I already have kind of a little crease of where it was. And it's up to you how much hair you want to leave in the bang section versus how much hair you want in the net. It's going to kind of go into one piece, and you want to brush it in neatly before you apply the net. You want to make sure that nothing is looking too messy and everything's kind of going in the same direction. So you want to open the hairnet and hold the elastic band. And you want to kind of curl and push the hair under into the net. Okay, so the net is on. The hair is mostly inside of it except for this kind of front area here. Watch, I should have waited to put earrings on. Oh God, big ol' 60s earrings. Okay, so then grab your bang section, which I recently just trimmed because I wanted more volume in the bangs, and I did it myself, and they turned out okay. So you can kind of go with whatever direction they're wanting to go. You can tease them if you want to. I don't really want to apply any teasing. You can use a comb or a teasing brush like this, whatever you feel like you're gonna get more control with. And once you get it into a neat little curl, you can kind of pick where you want it to go, and we'll grab a bobby pin and we'll put it in place. So I went and I grabbed my duckbill clip to hold it. That way I didn't have to hold the hair myself. And add some hairspray. You can also spray the hair that's in the net, especially if anything's poking out. You don't want to comb over the net, but you can comb the hair that's like right before it. If you have a high collar on your outfit, you might have a problem of it getting stuck in your neck, because that's what's happening to me right now. Might not have been the best outfit for this hairstyle. So you can kind of fuss around with exactly where everything is laying. I know this definitely looks different from my brush out. The brush out was a bit looser and kind of fluffier, and when you add a net, things are going to look a little bit more compressed and coiffed, I guess. So I know the hairstyle does look a little different, but it is a way of keeping the hair kind of neat and tidy, dealing with weather. So the next method, we're going to be applying some hair combs along with our hairnet. For this one, we're gonna put the net on first, but I'm actually gonna use this one to make the hair a little bit more compact, since it's gonna turn into a kind of a low do. And these ones are a little bit tighter. These are usually what I sleep in with my rollers. They're not as invisible, but they do match my hair color. The line is definitely thicker at the end, so we're gonna wanna cover that and camouflage it with the combs. I'm just going to smooth out the hair so that we can put the net back on.
To smooth the hair, I'm using my Denman back combing brush, but you can use any hairbrush or a comb.
I'm gonna pull it back, and I'm gonna find a place to pin it so that it's not incredibly obvious. The comb placement is kind of up to you. You can wear them about at the ear, or you can wear them a little bit pulled back, which I've kind of been doing lately just to give these little baby hairs a break, because they do break. So this is my grip tooth comb. I think it's one of the bigger ones. Looks like it's about 3 inches, and I like that it's clear. So you kind of just want to comb the hair to smooth it, and then you're going to come in against it and push it in. The other side, you can go as low or as high as you want, but I kind of like them to be symmetrical. So this one's kind of low and behind the ear. So I didn't pay a lot of attention to the front. Usually I'll kind of do something with the front piece, but this is just to show you kind of the minimum. And if you don't want it to look super severe, you can kind of pull the bangs forward a little bit. So you can pull them out separately like we did in the last segment, and you can repin them or form them however you like. And then apply a little bit of hairspray. And if you don't like your hair getting super crunchy from applying hairspray, sometimes what I like to do is either I'll add a little pomade to my fingertips to lay down the hair. If that's too oily for you, sometimes I'll just use setting lotion. Like the stuff that I set my curls with is just the setting lotion in the water, and I'll just apply a tiny bit of that to the hair or to the comb and comb that through to smooth the hair down without adding too much texture or crispness. And of course, this doesn't have to be a rainy day only hairstyle. This can be an any day hairstyle. And it also looks super cute with hats. Ta-da! Super cute with hats. You don't have to worry about the hairnet showing because it's covered by the hat. And you also don't have to worry about your hair getting messed up at all. And you can kind of have fun with the way you angle it, you know, setting it forward, or maybe more of a 60s style, wearing it in the middle and to the back. You kind of want to work with the symmetry of the hairstyle. So if I have a bang here, usually I like to lean the hat over to the other side. This is one of my newest vintage hat finds that I got on Etsy to go with my winter coat that I am sharing in my outerwear video. So make sure you check that video out too. And to conclude our rainy day video, I've put together a rainy day outfit, including my vintage raincoat. And I recently found an adorable vintage umbrella from one of my favorite local shops called The Lovely Collection. For chillier rainy days, I might wear my ivory gloves. And for heavier weather, I might wear a coordinating scarf. As many vintage garments did not include hoods, typically rain bonnets would have been worn. I hope you enjoyed my rainproof vintage hairstyle tutorial and that you'll check back for my next video.